real warm, balmy night. But I have work to do. You see, I'm an all-purpose private eye. And my employer thinks his wife is cheating on him. I look into the files and I look at her photos. She's a very lovely Latina. Pretty face, a knockout body, but she has a very flirtatious disposition. And I wonder why my client ever married a woman like this. But like I said, I'm a special undercover detective. For the right price, I will investigate and eliminate any problems that my client has. And this particular client I've had for several years now. Some assignments were easy and some were very despicable. But I don't worry about that now. I'm following this mistress, his wife. I've been running up and down town, following her whereabouts. She does a lot of shopping, spends a lot of money. But after the shopping is done and the nighttime comes, she is a party girl. See, that's the thing. You never want to marry someone like this. But I guess love is blind. So I follow her to this one house. She went to the house. The owner is a white male. I think he works in the stock market. She don't spend that much time there. Maybe a quick 30 minutes. And she comes out. Hair is all frazzled. Yeah, she did a quick comb through. And then off she go again. She has a little car. Something a little like a Miata. So I follow her to another house. It's like, wow, she's making her rounds today. He goes to this another house. It's a 2-family house. And I check my files. This guy is a doctor. And she spends a little more extra time with this one. About 45 minutes. She comes out. She has this skirt is wrinkled. Top is, coming apart. So she buttons up real quick. Gets back in her car. And she goes into the downtown area. I didn't know if he knew anybody downtown. But I follow her. She's on the cell phone. She ain't no hands free. Yeah, well. She gets to this bar club. And she goes in. I check to see if I'm okay to go in. And I wait a few minutes. And then I go in myself. It's pretty crowded in there. Music is loud. And everything is energetic, kinetic. Women of all types dancing, flaunting their bodies. Men hungrily looking at these women dancing. And so I see the lady. She's with a black guy. Wow. And they're talking real close, intimate. He's looking in her eyes, and she's looking in his eyes. And they start kissing. Now I have special equipment that I have. I have these glasses that takes instant videos and micro CD images onto an SD card. And I just film them from afar. I can zoom in. Yeah. And she is going to work. She is horny. And the guy, he's not even knowing anything's going around him. As she puts his hands between her legs. Just checking out the territory, I guess. And this is a dark area. Not too many people are paying attention to what they're doing. So she hikes up her skirt, I believe, to roll down her panties, and jumps in his lap. Public display of affection. It's a little more than that. Public display of sexual activity. They're moaning and groaning. It's been going on for a few minutes now. And then, I guess the big climax, when they both achieve their appointed fillings. Yeah, they look zonked out, tired. He gives her a handkerchief, and she wipes her face. So, I make a phone call to my client and told her what I found. And I'm going to send him the evidence. So I email him the contents of the camera. Only takes him a few minutes to actually watch everything go down. And then he tells me, I could tell he's kind of angry and sad at the same time. And he says, you know what you're going to have to do. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. Time to get rid of garbage. I loved her, but she did not love me the same way. All she loved was my money and the lifestyle I afforded her. Okay? As long as you're sure. He said, I'm positive. Please, do as I ask. Yes, sir. Now, how can I do this? I mean, eventually she's going to have to go to the bathroom. As sure as I'm correct about it, she gets up and goes to the ladies' lounge and go to the bathroom. I stand on the opposite side by the men's room, by the water fountain. To be crowded in nightclub like this, there's not much action going around in that area. Basically, everybody's on the dance floor, dancing their troubles away, trying to rid themselves of trials and tribulations that haunt them throughout the day. So, I have special paraphernalia I carry with me. A special syringe pen that I use for quick action. So, soon as a wife comes out and I see her and roll up slowly behind her, she is unaware, she is oblivious of who I am and what I'm doing. And a quick pin prick right in the back of her neck. She turns real quick. It's like, And then eventually, slowly she drops. What I gave her is a concoction that I created. And I'm the last image she sees as she slowly falls down and take that permanent sleep. I go out the back door real quick, get to my car, and I call my client and says, the job is done. It's dirty work, but he gave me a nice advance in my bank account, and life goes on until the next job. His wife was beautiful, but love is a tricky thing. You can't be obsessed with someone's looks. Attraction is one thing, but to mentally, besides physically, get to know a person, beware of who you want to spend your life with. As for me, on to the next assignment.